Hi, welcome to my camper. Um, so the peach truck from Georgia. I don't know if you can see it, but anyways, it has an orange box. The peach truck comes at the worst time in my life. So it's usually be right before camp, church camp, which I don't really have time to mess with them, and then right before fair. So it came last Sunday, and I kind of let them sit because they were really hard. Well, it's been a week, and kind of got to use them. So, making some peach bread and some peach cobbler. But right now, I'm making peach bread. So, this is a great recipe. I've been using it for probably, I think, 3 years, and it is so good. So, I'll get to it. I just put the oven on 350. And in a medium bowl, stir together the sugar, milk, oil, egg, and vanilla. So, the sugar, I need 3/4 cup. And the crazy thing about the camper is like everything's compacted, It's just like, oh, I will put the regular recipe on here. Well, because I'm probably doubling it. I am going to double it because I think I can get enough of them in. So I am going to double it. If I can find my knife. So I'll put it for one recipe, but I am doubling it. Because I've got so many peaches. What do you get? 25 pounds, I think. I need them to come at a more convenient time, which I think I'm just going to have to start maybe traveling a little bit for them. Because it just, when it hits my area, it's just not convenient. So that's okay. All right. So 3/4 cup, I'll tell you the regular one and then I'll just do my thing. 3/4 cup sugar, half cup of milk. And I was thinking, I need to get a measure for liquids. I don't know why I don't have one out here. In here. I'm not sure because it's not like I don't have any. I have a ton. Maybe I will go into the fair and buy one from Tupperware. I'm sure they have one. A half cup of oil, and that can be canola, vegetable, or coconut. And I am using vegetable. I like these versus using butter. One, it's cheaper. Two, you don't have to mess with it. And three, you are not going to have to use a beater to try to whisk it all up. I mean, you can use just your hand, it'll be fine. Okay. I'm going to just put the lid back on. I don't want sugar spilled all over in my can. All right. And then one large egg. I have blueberries. I need to make lemon blueberry bread too. That is so good. One, two. Okay. So here's that. Let's leave those out. So, and vanilla, I think it said, right? It doesn't really talk. It states. Yeah, vanilla. Orange vanilla, 1 teaspoon. I'm not measuring. Remember, I'm doubling them. Okay. So whisk that all together. And then it said add the dry ingredients to the wet ingredients, but they want you to whisk all the dry ingredients together. And I don't do it separate. Some things I do, some things I don't. This one is a don't. Okay, baking powder is 2 teaspoons of baking powder. So I will add that. I do measure that kind of thing. 2 teaspoons. teaspoons. I'm supposed to be getting new glasses sometime soon. I gotta call them because I'm like, I go back to work next week and I do not have my glasses, which I don't mind, but I don't want to have to take off work to go get them either. Okay, 1, 2 if I was not doubling, but we know I am. This bread is like so good, and then I freeze it, of course, because I like it all the time. And then you can eat it anytime, and it's so good. It's even good frozen. And 1/4 teaspoon of salt, which I'm putting 1/2 teaspoon because I'm going to double it. And it's just so good. Okay. I think last year I bought peaches at camp time. I remember making some stuff at camp, and then I bought some at fair. So I do think I made double the bread because I'm out now. Giving it all away or eating it. And then how much flour? 2 cups. Okay. 2 cups of flour. So if you have not been to the fair this week, there's a couple, like tonight, you can come if this posts. Or tomorrow is Monday, and it's Jonathan's birthday. And it will be free tomorrow to all fairgoers. There's no admission. So that's always fun because you can come get your food or whatever and not have to pay admission if you're one person that has to pay admission. So it's kind of nice. We get a band, so we get to go in all the time. Now, I did not go in I did go in a little bit last night. Yes, because I went and did the milkshake barn. But I did not go in at all on Friday. It was hot. It's hot today, too. I only went in to do the milkshake barn yesterday. So that's the nice thing, too. Just like Cedar Point. We have Cedar Point passes. We don't go all the time. Just go when you want. Although camping's way cheaper here than Cedar Point. Okay, so what you want to do is get all this mixed up, and then once it is mixed, you want to fold in your peaches, and you want to add 2 cups of peaches. Now I'm going to add 4, and you're going to fold them in. You don't want to mush them up or break them down and get them too juicy. You don't want to throw the flour on yourself and the floor either, okay? That is a do not want to do. So I'm just trying to show you what you do not want to do in your camper. Just letting you know. So much different cooking here, baking here than your house. Well, because you're standard, like I'm short, I'm 5'2", but even this table feels low to me. So someone who is like Jill and Bryce came over yesterday. Bryce is 6'4", 6'5", I don't know, 6'4", I think he said. This would not be a good table for him. He's way tall. Well, even Jill is tall. All right, so now we're going to get all this out of here. The dogs think someone's at the door. It's me. It's me. Oh, no, there is someone at the door. Oh, they didn't even bark. That's really... You know, they can peek out that one window in the camper, so they must have noticed that, I don't know, someone's at the door. Must be someone we know, because they did not bark, which is weird. Because really nobody knows I'm doing this video. All right, but now I can do this. because if I do it over there, it's going to shake everything. Okay. Okay. My camper, it kind of closes in on me, even though it's at the end of the week and I got mostly everything put away or we've eaten it. It just still closes in on you. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to fold those in. I feel like I don't remember the batter being this thick before, but maybe it has. I'm videotaping, just so you know. I asked for some dog food, and apparently they brought all of it. Okay, I'm just going to fold these in, and then we can bake it at, well, it says 60 minutes. We'll see, because I'm putting it in a little pan, and this would be a 9x5 pan, and I'm doing little pans. So, but I did 350. So you kind of just want to get it all incorporated. Okay. There we go. All right. I'm going to pause because I feel like someone needs my help. Okay, so I'm going to put 3 scoops in here. In each pan. Let's see how many pans it makes. I think it makes 4 loaves. Well, we'll look. Oh, why is that doing that? Okay, hold on just a second. Okay. Oh, these aren't going to fit. That's kind of the stinky part too about a camper. You can't put, like, you can't bake all like you would your own house. But can't really complain. At least I can use these and bake, so I can be grateful for that. So there's 4 in there. No, there's 5, I think, in there. 5 in there, and then it's gonna be like 1 more in here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So maybe about 4 pans it makes. Okay, so we will pause it, we will bake it, and we will pull them out, and then they have to cool. I never make them cool, but whatever. And you put the frosting on them. Candy. Seriously, like carb candy. So good. Okay, we shall be right back. Okay, I kind of start smelling them, and they have 2 minutes left, but I'm going to check them because I put them on for 45 minutes, but and they won't be really, yeah, they're done. They won't be really brown on top. They Oh, they smell so good. Take them all out. I could like burn myself in here. I feel like that nursery rhyme with the lady that puts those kids in the oven. What is that one? Huh? Man, you gotta like put your arm all the way back there. Sheesh. Okay. All right, those are done. Yay. And so we'll just have to let them cool for a bit and then put the glaze on them. So I will pause. I don't know what time we started, but it is 7:54 right now p.m. I don't know if this is like tilted. Maybe I'm lopsided. Um. Okay, so the bread is, I mean, it just came out of the oven. It's 7:59. But look look how beautiful. You can see the steam, so pretty. And they come out so nice and clean. And I forget, like these don't rise as much. And I guess I could have put more batter in them. I need to write that on my recipe thing. So if you don't put a lot of batter, they don't rise a ton. So, you know, the one I did put a ton of stuff in, so it did rise more. But that's okay. So look how pretty they are. And then we'll put the glaze and everything when they cool. But now, not everybody can touch these. And I mean, you don't handle. I mean, it's not like you sit there and hold them the whole time. My hands are kind of used to hot stuff, so I'm able to do it. But not everybody can, and that's okay. You don't have to be. So we're gonna let them cool. It's 7:59 still, and we will probably be back in about 15 minutes. Okay, I'm just gonna make the frosting or the glaze. All right, 2 cups of. Now I usually only do 1 batch of the glaze because I feel like it's just too much. Personally, and I'll be honest, I put it on when it's hot. I don't really cool it all the way because I kind of like it running off. I don't know. You can do whatever you want. You can follow the recipe or you don't have to. That's kind of like, you know, you can be as creative as you'd like. All right. So 2 cups of powdered sugar. 2 cups of melted butter. Didn't do that. Let me pause. Okay. So with the confectioner sugar, I will take my whisk and just sift it to get all the clumps out. All right. Okay. What am I doing? Okay, combine the sugar, the melted butter, diced peaches. I didn't really dice the peaches, really. How much diced peaches? 1/3 cup. Okay, I didn't really dice the peaches. Vanilla extract. I'm going to put that in with the butter. And then some milk. I'm going to dice these a little better because they're kind of chunked. So let me do that. Okay, a little plug for the milkshake stand. So I got strawberry and made a little runny, but that's okay. I wasn't in there. Strawberry and chocolate. I don't usually drink milkshakes because I'm lactose intolerant. So I'm going to put that in the freezer to get a little bit less runny. There we go. And Miller's. Oh my gosh, look at that. The pretzel stand. They do such a great job. It's so clean and good. And I haven't had a pretzel. I had a little bit of somebody's pretzel all week long. Are you kidding me? I cannot believe this. It's fair's over. Have not done the pretzel, but whatever. Okay, let's go back to the task at hand. I just had someone stop in, so I was kind of glad it was off because a little rowdy. But anyways, Although that's always the fun part of the videos, right? So let's put all this in. This is not coffee. This is everything, the butter and the, usually you don't have to put the milk. Once you put the peaches, usually you do not have to put the milk in. It kind of just all gets yummy and good to go. But we'll see. So I try not to put the milk in if I don't need to. Because it'll just make it, yeah, see, I don't need to. Let's see. Because if you put the milk in, it's going to just be way too runny. Okay. Actually, it seems runny with this. All right. What if this was, what if I did a video with no words? Like you had to figure out what everything I said, like, you can figure that out, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, it's 8:10. I said 8:15. Maybe we would. That's all the butter. Yeah. Get back at this. So all the bread is sitting here. You can't see it, can you? Let me see if I can tip this down. Oh, Jiminy Christmas. Let's see here. Okay, there's that. There's the bread. All right. So there's the bread. I'm a headless person. Let me get us. I'm gonna put the milk away since we don't need it. This is becoming a longer video than I wanted. That's okay. Y'all can fast forward. All right. And you see how much this makes. So, truly, you don't need to make 2 batches. I mean, it makes a ton. And this is double the batch. So, okay, so what I do, I have it on foil. So I just put it on top. Can just put it on top. Let it run off the sides if need be. Because, I mean, they're warm. They're not, like, piping hot, but they're warm. Okay. And then just let them sit for a little bit. You can eat some, and then you can cellophane them and throw them in the freezer if you want to. They will not last long. There's no preservatives. So you truly need to either freeze them or eat them. They will last in this heat, I'd have to say 1 to 2 days. And then they start turning green. And you know what that means. Yeah, mold. So you don't want to eat mold. That's penicillin. Unless you're sick. Then you can make like an antibiotic. No, just joking. Okay, I'm not even messing with it. Okay, seriously, 1 to 2 days. So either eat them or freeze them. Give them away. But tell the people, eat it or freeze it. Don't let it sit. There's no preservatives. Okay? Like the Amish. Okay? So they're good. Yeah. Have a good night.